because I know you're just dying to see it. I didn't realize I was moving like that.
There goes your arms for the day, pulling that.
Hi, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut down that mimosa tree that we said we was going to keep, but so much of the seeds and debris and everything is so close to the pool, it's getting into the pool. So we're going to go ahead and cut that down today and let you see the process.
Those trees look pretty heavy, so we'll see what we can do.
Yes, see what we can do with that.
Yep.
All right, let's get into it. Well, today Casey wants to attempt to cut this tree down, the one that we decided we was going to leave up. He wants to try to get that cut down today, so I'm going to go ahead and remove some of the stuff around the pool. So let's get into that. Well, besides this tree, not from the tree.
Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Just saying, if you still go, just
Hopefully it doesn't hit nothing in my garden.
We have to get ready.
Are you serious?
I literally just said to the camera, we have to get ready. And I moved
The chain falls off.
What the freak?
I almost thought it was getting ready to start cracking.
Is there anything that you want to move from over there?
I don't think it'll fall that way.
Is there anything that you want to move from over there?
I just don't think it'll fall that way. Because it's just one limb and then that one small one going out that way. The rest is that limb that's still connected. They're still going to be connected.
Because I think it could possibly fall that way.
We are.
It's starting to lean. Hold on,
Tie
hold
the
on.
knot in it.
Hold on.
Tie a knot in it like this.
Go ahead.
It's stubborn. Doesn't want to let go.
It's not hanging on by much.
Really? Really?
Can you get that with them?
Make sure you run that.
Is there anything that you want to get out of that?
But it's not as bad. See?
Oh, it's just
Well, it hit the edge. Not too bad.
Just cut it right there.
This
yeah,
limb.
the limb.
And it didn't hit any plants.
What I'm hoping happens is that the tallest piece comes down this way and this other piece turns a little bit and falls right over in
Like where the
here.
orange tree is.
Yeah, kind of like in that direction. That would be fine. Because those are thin branches anyway.
Yeah.
This is gonna snap again. Ready?
You think it's cut enough that you can help us? And try to pull this direction.
Hurry before the wind blows inside. You know what?
If you could just see if this can turn anywhere in here.
Yeah.
Casey, you need to cut it and then push it towards us. Please try to go that way.
I'll come out here and help.
Yeah, that's good. Everyone, go.
God dang it.
Get on. Oh, get on his side.
Well, come this way. Don't go that way. Come over here.
Okay, you know when you're ready. Get a grip on the hip. 1, 2, 3.
What did it say? Come here, Sarah. Mary. Let me just see if I can cut one in that spot.
Want me to do it?
Oh, no, it needs to be on the front side, I think. So you,
Okay.
hold this.
I just don't want it to start falling.
We need someone stronger. That's why you need to go over here, Casey. Oh, shit.
Come on.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Quit tightening around my hand. I'm not doing anything. 1, 2, 3. Hurry and see if it went on there.
They hit their fence.
We have fence we can put up for them.
That was heavy. Well, we're probably going to have to replace one of the neighbor's fence. They have the same kind we do, so that's a good thing.
Don't go knock on the door and let them in.
We can't knock on the door, have to yell. Yeah, if they're home.
The corners of everything. The corner of the garden. Corner of the thing.
That's not the direction I see that going. And it shouldn't have. If you look at this cut, like it's coming down for that way, but it leans over that way. With 3 of us pulling back there.
It felt like it was going that way over there, but then it said, you know what? Let's see what the neighbors are doing.
Right? Forget about it. No, that's okay. If we have to replace a piece of the fence, then we replace a piece of the fence. But honestly, I was going to put fencing up around through here anyway, so that's up to them if they want that piece replaced, or if us putting the fence up, if that would be okay. Because that fence, after looking at it, the fence is pretty rotten. Like, I can see why it felt like that.
Yeah, and they seem like nice people, so they.
And with these
It'd be
panel
okay.
pieces that I have sitting here, those panel pieces, I think it hit the panel right here, but it didn't do anything with this panel because the panel is newer and stronger.
There goes your arms for the day, pulling that.
Okay, I went and spoke to the neighbors and told them about the tree falling on their fence on the corner right there, and he said he'd come out and take a look at it, but he's sick, so I don't know if he's going to come right this second, but hopefully I didn't get too close. Because he says he doesn't know what he has. He just said that old broken fence. I said, yeah. So I don't know. I told him we had extra, or not extra, but we have fence.
Like a panel.
A panel that we could, give to him to put right there. But other than that, I guess we have to wait to see what he says.
Oh.
But I don't think he's gonna. He might try to just fix it himself because of how old the fence is.
So how did you get his attention?
I had to go inside their gate.
Oh, you walked in the gate.
Yeah, I had to go in the gate. I looked around, make sure there was no dogs outside first. I think as long as it wasn't a solicitor, I think he was probably okay with me coming and giving him the information I gave him.
Yeah. Yeah, something at least at the corner of the fence. This is about CNN.
About what?
CNN.
Oh, I thought you said CNN. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna chop these up.
Yeah, we're gonna just chop the trees up and put them in a pile. I don't know if we're gonna burn them or what we're gonna do, but we're gonna have to rake up where the trees fell because the seeds, these seed pods, a lot of them fell on the ground, and we don't need these trees growing everywhere all over the yard. I'm already pulling enough of them out of the ground because of how far the roots went, that they're just trying to pop up everywhere. So these trees get really big, as you all see, and heavy. So don't need these all over the yard. Well, that was nice of the neighbor. We just got done speaking to him, and he said that we didn't have to worry about it, but we told him that after he gets done speaking to his wife, if she feels that she wants us to replace it or give her the money to replace it, then we'll go ahead and do that. So that's very nice of him. Understanding, not like neighbors on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna be out here clearing in here because a lot of stuff is growing again. I don't think there was a weed barrier put in here, and even if there was, it probably wouldn't have been big enough to keep some of this stuff out. So we'll go ahead and try to get some of this stuff out of here. So far, everything that I pulled up is a tree trying to grow. I think from this stump that's here. So I'm constantly having to pull little trees trying to grow in this area. Casey's chopping the tree up right now. You can hear that in the background. There does look like there's some grass growing in here, but it's actually not grass. It's from where the seeds have fallen from the birdseed, and that's what's growing in here. Looks like grass though. There's a little bit of vines, but mostly there's little trees trying to grow in here. These trees here that we have already that we have left on the property are tall enough. I mean, if we ever do have to cut those down, we will definitely record that process and show it to y'all. I think I got most of the weeds out of there. I'll have to go around it because they're growing on the outside too. Around it, it's like trees and vines. And a few mushrooms. I don't know the name of these, but I don't know if you can see if I'm too close or not, but they got little stickers that come off of it and they're real fine. These have little white flowers that grow on them, and you rub up against it and you'll be itching. I don't know what it does, if it's poisonous or what it is, but I call it a weed and I pull it out of the ground because that hurts when you start itching, and it burns a little bit too. So that's another weed. A couple of these, I found a few of these in the yard. I just wanted to say that before any of this stuff was being done, before the fence got put up, any of that, I was out here in the yard like every day for over a month pulling weeds out of the ground. And believe me, that's very backbreaking. No matter if I was on my knees or bending over or using a shovel to dig up the root balls, it was very tiresome. I would sometimes be out here 2 or 3 hours. I think the most that I was out here was 6 hours one day. But almost every day for a month I was out here, and I went through the whole yard pulling weeds. And now here I am again, starting to pull weeds again because they're growing back. So if anybody knows of anything that can kill the weeds and not the grass, let us know down in the comments, because we have looked up stuff, but not sure if it will kill the grass, so we're not tempting because we do got a little bit of grass trying to grow, and we want to be able to put the stuff down so it kills the weeds but not the grass. So let us know. We're keeping those just in case we need them to, like in our garden, to hold stuff up. We can cut them. They look like cane poles, but they're kind of long to be cane poles and more flimsy. But we're going to go ahead and keep those for our garden. here, I got to thinking. When I was on my knees, we did actually buy knee pads for ourselves. So I didn't do too much damage to my knees. Got those, but I don't think I'm getting on my knees today because I don't think there's a whole lot. I mean, there is, but not what I'm doing today. I was going to do this area here today because it's been probably a couple weeks since I've done anything over here. Picking out lights or something for the backyard.
I was looking at the price because it says $34.99 and it was $49.98, but I'm like, these ones are $49.98 and they're 48 feet long. But I don't know if this sign is for up here or if this sign is for here. Like, are they both? It says
That up there says $39.98. Was $49.98.
Harbor Breeze, 48 foot, 48 feet.
That's 48 feet? Oh, the other one's 24 feet.
So they're $15 off.
Wow.
Sun extension cords. I even said it, 48 foot.
The other things are over there too.
See, I don't know. You were picking up before when you had all the separate what you were looking for. And you had
They were
three.
separate. Somebody had cut them all apart.
Did you want the other side too, or no? Like I would think probably in the front, but not in the back because the back is facing the garden.
And the side would be in the walkway.
Oh yeah, because that side, front, but
Yeah.
not back. So the only thing is in the way of the walkway and back.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking on
there.
that thing.
Yeah, you can
The
do it.
Post that I put there.
Yeah, you can put that all the way around because there's nothing in the way. Well, not all the way around, not in the walkway area, but the three other sides you could.
That's 6. So there's 8.
There's 8 in each one.
No, there's 4 in each one,
Oh,
and 8 total.
$8. Yeah,
$8. Yeah, a piece.
a piece. Yeah,
Wait. That's per one.
per one.
Oh, 4 might have to go back. I don't know about that. That's an 8, 16, 32, $64 for a 64 when I need it. When I need it.
If I need it.
Sit here and make somebody rich. Plants are getting watered, but I don't know if we go over in that area, it's like it's raining.
I see that. It's raining in.
Oh, I see what they did. They've got 3 different plants in here, like some of the ones that are smaller that are about $24. We got this plant here, this plant, and we have these prickly things.
Oh yeah,
They just have them trimmed back so they look kind of bushy.
yeah. We got lots of those.
See, what worries me about putting in certain types of flowers is I don't know a lot about flowers, so this right here, they're very flimsy. And I just feel like you're going to put them out, and then like 3 days is going to go by, and petals are going to start falling off. Well, what is it? This seems like something tropical. Never mind.
How much are they?
Oh, it's 27. Philodendron. But I would say never mind because I've seen those somewhere before, but
Do they get as big as elephant ears?
they kind of look like they're like elephant ears, but they have pieces like curved out of them, so it's like leaf. But it looks like the elephant ear kind of type.
Yeah. Oh, look. That looks like elephant ears too, but it has the cuts in them. Are they 19?
25.
Oh, down it. Sarah says 1998. Is that for this thing?
Oh yeah, it is. But you think that?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not color.
Yeah, our flowers is going to take a while before they start blooming.
Just a little bit of color. Red and green.
That's something similar to the ones that started growing at the house. It's the pot. You're paying for the pot.
I think I'm just attracted to high prices. Because I'm like, that one, no. And then I see the price. I'm like, but that one's like, it's a lower amount. And I'm like, ooh, this one, yes. And it's like, bam.
It's the pot. I swear you're paying for the pot, not the flower. I mean, the flower too. Ooh, pineapples. They're already growing.
So what happens? I know, I'm like, how much?
I don't see.
Does more than one pineapple go out?
I don't think so. I think one plant has one pineapple.
So it's already got the pineapple on it.
Yeah, it's already started.
Is that the whole thing? I don't know how much of this color I want because I like the color of the flowers whenever they're there and they're blooming, but I just get nervous about.
See, look for annuals that are colorful like that.
That's what I was looking for on the label, but I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't see.
Roses are supposed to be good for the garden too.
I don't know why I like these plants.
I know, I like them too.
And they're $2
They're $2
for each plant.
Are you serious? Oh, that needs to be
$1.98.
replanted.
Oh.
I'm like, that's gonna fall.
No, I was thinking. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Make sure you get the ones you want. Put all the ones you want together. All of these are going to have to be replanted. The roots are actually growing through the bottom.
This isn't a vending machine, so you can pick the ones you want. So I want the ones that have 2 or more of these things on it.
You get to choose what you want, not given.
Don't comes with a white flower. They got white ones that are 2 for $15. Dude, that's where the white flowers were falling from. So, just the red one?
Shake it a little bit and see if anything falls. No, that's fine. I mean, you don't have to get 4 of each.
You mean like 2 and 2?
Yeah.
I know these were like directly right across from each other, but I see them here. I have no idea what that is, but I like the color, the pink, and then I see this back over here, and I was just kind of thinking of this mix, this pink here, pink, and this white.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty.
I want to get this plant, but it was like flooded with water.
Is there not holes in the bottom of that thing?
Not what it's sitting in.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're sitting here watering this stuff.
Yeah, but there was, I think it's probably like leaks that come down through here, and it just, the other ones around it didn't have as much water, unless somebody just sat there and lost consciousness for a while. Oh, I need to look over here at the pathway. 60 feet, no dig. So we can go another 60 feet. So when we say 60 feet, it's 60 feet on both sides. So you're still only going 60 feet. It's not like you're like, ooh, I got 120 feet.
No, it's only 60 feet.
60 feet. Getting grass seed?
I mean, I got the grass seed coming, so. That wheel's missing its rubber.
I didn't realize I was moving like that. I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out.
I seen it when you was walking up through there. And I heard it, but it sounded like a Walmart cart.
Yeah, I'll hold it up.
Is that better?
I wasn't aware it was doing that until she pointed it out.
It's all good, it's all good. As long as that's better.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you could think about the area where the rocks are at, inside where the rocks are, the tree skirt, anything that would go in there? Is it? Back there. birds are singing. Your honeysuckle attract all the bees.
I know.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It could be what I got.
Periwinkle.
Star jasmine.
How much? It's pretty.
17.
It's cheaper than that one we got.
I like this one.
Yeah, I like it too. Similar? Oh Lord.
You just bunch the plants together until you start getting an idea of what would be cohesive. Like if you see a big bunch of that just there, that would probably look fine like that. Like a plant that just the four.
You look like you want more. You're asking.
Wait, that's almost like reversing. See one whole bush?
Yeah. I was thinking that whenever I got back, I was going to be able to go out in the garden and do a few things, but I guess the weather had other plans for me.
Hey guys, so I'm out here, it's another day. It's kind of a little bit clear, a little bit cloudy, but nonetheless the temperature is up. It's summer, it's hot, which would explain why I don't have a shirt on, because I keep coming out here and getting drenched while having a shirt on, and it helps a little bit maybe not having a shirt on as far as the heat goes. But we cut this tree down over here, the mimosa tree. I believe my mom filmed that. We got it cut down. It was in 3 parts. One part hit the side of the garden area, but it was just the fencing, and that's temporary fencing anyway, so we weren't really, bothered by that. But the other part of the fence hit over on the neighbor's fence, right in the very corner of their fence, just like 2 feet of one of the panels. And we went over, we spoke with him, and he said he'd take a look at it. He came over and looked. I offered to give him a fence panel, because we've got new fence panels that we put up around here, so I've offered him a new fence panel. I offered him and his wife, if they decided that they wanted to get it replaced, I would go ahead and pay for it to be replaced. He said not to worry about it, that it was okay. The fence is old anyway, it's rotting, and they were looking at replacing it anyway. He just wanted to put up a panel, a metal aluminum panel that he had, to get it kind of blocked off in that area so that his dogs didn't get out and get over into this yard. So, but the tree, the reason why I wanted it cut down, now I've been like talking to this tree for like a month and telling it, please stop spitting off all of these seed pods or I'm gonna cut you down. Because it's going to, like, it's just putting these seed pods off everywhere. Like these oak trees, the leaves periodically fall throughout the summer, but it's mostly in the fall or sometimes in the spring whenever they get leaves, and then they start falling again the most in this yard. But that mimosa tree, or mimosa, it is, since spring happened, it started, the leaves grew, the pods started coming, and it's just like rapidly pod. It keeps dropping them. And then when those seed pods drop, the lining of the pod, it dries out. The seeds, they break out. They're green, they're vibrant, but then they get smaller and brown. And then once that happens, they start rooting, and then they try to grow more of these mimosa trees. So it's like all over this yard that the mimosa trees are trying to grow up. This thing has roots, I think, across the entire yard. But that tree is the only mimosa tree that's on this property, and I didn't realize how invasive it was. It's like this tree is constantly pregnant, and so we got it cut down. But what I've been out here doing this morning is actually going up and individually picking up the seed pods and any of the seeds that I see around the surrounding area. So also, this is a mess in here. because we had some company come over and we were outside. We had done a little bit of fireworks left over from the 4th of July, just like a handful of them. Nothing real big, just some small ground stuff. But the refrigerator came in, so I wanted to show you that. And I've got my coconut water here that I wanted to put in the refrigerator because when I'm out here, I drink coconut water. But this is a butterfly blue sapphire tea for in the morning, and it's pretty good. So, but let me show you the inside of this refrigerator because I know you're just dying to see it. So all I have in there is the coconut water and some regular waters and some, I think those are cherry and raspberry jellos that I put in there, that if I get hot and I want to have a little snack, I'll have some jello. And then I think you've seen over there, there's some bananas and some apples that I wanted out here. What I do is if I haven't eaten in the morning, then I'll get like a coconut water and a banana or an apple. And you know what I found out? I was looking up how to make like a blueberry banana smoothie, and when I looked it up in the Google search, it was like one of the questions was, can you mix blueberries and bananas together? And I'm like, well, why wouldn't you be able to mix blueberries and bananas together? Like, you can eat both of those things. But what I found out is that blueberries are high in riboflavins, something like that. They attack free radicals that are in your body that like kill cells or something like that. But the blueberries are very good to fight against like cancer and for memory health and for they're high in antioxidants, I believe, something like that. But if you eat the banana with it, the banana reduces the absorption of the riboflavins in your body, so it minimizes the positive effect that blueberries have if you eat bananas with them. So I really like blueberries. It's like one of my favorite fruits. But so if I'm gonna eat blueberries, I eat them separate from bananas. But I never really ate them together before anyway. But I wanted to try that out to see like a blueberry banana split and see if I could make that. But then I didn't make it because I read that and I'm like, well, I like blueberries and I do like the effect of them, but I don't want to minimize their effect. So this refrigerator came in and it's not anything like big or fancy, but it's enough to keep some cool drinks in and maybe a snack or two, something like that, whenever we want it. So especially working out here in the heat, that would be really good. So let me take you around here just and show you some of the things. My mom may have showed you guys, I don't know, but I'll show you some of them. I like this entrance right here because these plants, this one and this one, I forget what those are called, and I have a hanging one over here too. Oh, those are twin sisters back there, the purple plant. I'm not sure why they're called twin sisters, but that's what the lady at the nursery told me. There's 3, but they're called twin sisters. I planted that elephant ear from a different part of the yard and put it here. And a lot of these plants aren't potted, but I want to get them potted. I just haven't arrived on where exactly that I want to get them planted. But once I arrive at where I want to get them planted, then I'll go ahead and get them planted into the ground. And this is a water feature right here that I put in, and if there's no sound playing on anything around here, then you can hear the water pretty good. And maybe later I will discuss, I'm not sure in this video or at a later time, discuss why I have these butterflies like this. I got them, I believe they were $1 at like a dollar store that were around here. And they came with these little stakes right here on them, but some of them I took them off. And I particularly liked that they had the 3 beads inside. Most all of them do have the 3 beads inside of them. Like that. I have the truck over here because my mom did me a favor and she went and picked up all of this black mulch It doesn't look so black right now. But it was like, it looked like it was like almost painted black. I'm pretty sure underneath it probably does. Look at that. It's like, it just comes right off. But anyway, I gotta fill on this spot with that mulch right here. Whenever I showed this before, when I was doing it, this kind of like a tree ring, but around the pool. I was only gonna have it come up to right here because I was gonna do a deck kind of over here, but then I decided against the deck right here, and then I wanted to pull this around over here, so I have to put a weed barrier down right there in that area. This is something from Pokemon, like a Loch Ness monster. This area needs to be kind of cleaned out too. This is like the workout room if we wanted to work out. But the thing is like this stuff here, like I need an area to put that stuff. Like a storage area, or just a storage area in general for some of these things. In here, these are pieces of the mimosa tree right down through here. I just put them here because they look kind of natural, but I was like, could I do something with those? I don't know if I can do something with them, but I want to put them there. And plus we've got more of the mimosa tree over here that's down. And so with this mimosa tree that's down, I was thinking it looks so thin right here, but it's not thin, it's really thick. I was thinking of maybe cutting the part right here and cutting it down here and making that whole piece a seat to where you can sit down on, but I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. And that looks like that's about maybe 6.5 feet long, that piece right there. But we've got that tree still left to cut, and then we have this one here still left to cut. I think I cut the other one up already. But yeah, the reason why that I cut it down, like I said, it was dropping all those seeds all over the yard, but in here it was dropping every time in this pool. Anytime something would drop, it would be like it would dissolve into dust, and then this pool would get algae in it because of all of the dust that it would get. And I'm like, this thing is constantly doing this, so I gotta get rid of that. And maybe, I talked to my mom about it, this plant right here, at the nursery, the lady says that you could take this entire plant out of the pot that it's in, and then you can take a saw and just saw the pieces in half down through the roots and make multiple pots with all of these plants. And so I think I want to do that with some of them, because she indicated that if you do that, then it will create even more plants that look just like that. Although it might take, you know, some time. I don't know if it's like a few months or maybe a couple of years, but it'll take some time, and this green plant will turn into multiple of those green plants. So I want to do that. And I did this yesterday where I put this up, these posts right here, and the posts over here, and the light. And there's this grill that's right here. And so I put it up temporarily, so if there was any grilling in the evening, that there would be a light source on it, and it lights up the area very, very well compared to what it was before. But that is temporary. I don't know as though I want those here, because there's something else I wanted to put down in this area. In fact, this whole gazebo I wanted to move further down that way. And so what I wanted in this area is a deck that leads over into the pool that's that way. And there's the box the refrigerator came in. I gotta take that and put it with our stuff that has to go to the trash. I know, what is this? Okay, I gotta actually remove this from here. It's I guess a racing game chair, but I use this racing game chair. The reason why it's out here is to do a visualization exercise, because the game that I have, used this for is a game called Gran Turismo, and inside of that game, I think it's Gran Turismo 7, but inside of that game there's a virtual reality tour of vehicles that you could do in different settings. So you can sit inside of the vehicle, or you can sit outside of the vehicle and be like from a first person's perspective looking at it, at the vehicle, and then you can walk all the way around the vehicle and look at it from different angles. So it's just a visualization exercise that I do, and that the reason why I brought it out here is so that I can feel like I'm experiencing the vehicles outside in the real world, instead of inside of a house, or in a room in a house, or something like that. So another thing that I wanted to do is, I'll see if I can get to it today, because it's like a list of things, but I just want to do one thing at a time, give myself some grace and some time to get those things done, rather than thinking that I have to rush through and get them all done as soon as possible. But was this down here. I filmed doing this pathway here, and now I have the rest of this pathway here that's supposed to go around right here, it comes out there, comes around here, back over to the left, and this whole area inside of here is to be mulch, but the light colored mulch, not the dark colored mulch. And then I think it stops right around here. Look at these mushrooms. So I think it stops somewhere right around here. Oh yeah, here's the mulch. There's like I think maybe two bucket loads, truck bucket loads, something like that. That's right here. And so that's what I'm going to use to put on the pathway over here. Now I know that you guys seen me do this tree ring. Oh wow. What? No way. These mushrooms are everywhere. Isn't that crazy? When these mushrooms come up here, I just leave them alone and let them do their thing until they eventually go away. But I don't really mess with them. I didn't realize there was that many mushrooms over here. Now with this bird feeder, I told my mom, I said, hey, we have some more of that bird food, but it keeps raining, and then it just puts the water, if I can get that, yeah, just puts water in there. And she said the bird food doesn't smell so great when it's like soggy wet.
Well, we finished. Well, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, you know, all the stuff.
Leave a comment down below.
Leave a comment below and see you
next time.
Woohoo!
I bet he thinks he'll calm him. It's like it knows what that noise is. Or it's a strange noise and that's why it's looking. Chirp, 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 chirp. There he goes.